Yes, we are back again in Fernbus, back again to do another journey, and this time it's time to look at a new map, a new DLC, some more content, some more area to explore for Fernbus, and that is the Czech DLC. I'm going to be travelling on this journey in this video through every major road on the DLC. So we're going to start here in Dresden. Yeah, I know. And make our way across the DLC. We'll check out the map in a second. If you're watching this on the YouTubes, then hello. I'm waving on my screen again. This going out on Fernbus Friday. Don't get excited. It's not going to be a regular thing. It's just, you know, it works. Other content for me is OMSI on a Monday, trains on a Wednesday. On a Sunday, sometimes something random. But yeah, this going out on Fernbus Friday. There'll be some links in the doobly-doo below. One to where you can get this DLC for Fernbus. Obviously, you will require Fernbus. One to where you can watch this madness live on the Twitchy, and one to the Discord server as well. So here is the map. I am starting here, as I said, in Dresden. Now, it took me a couple of attempts to try and work out a route. So here's the Czech DLC, this bit over here. Try and work out a route that covered all of the roads in and out. So I'm going to start here in Dresden, make the long trek down to Ostrava. So that gets that. Oh, sorry, yes, good afternoon to Cactus, morning even, whatever time of day it is to Cactus, Ariel, and Dylan. So Dresden to Ostrava is the first leg, and JP. Then we go Ostrava to Vienna, which I know is taking us out of the map, but bear with me. Down to Vienna. Vienna to České Budějovice. I'm probably pronouncing that completely wrong. That takes us back up here to there. Then we go to Prague. Up to here. Prague to Nuremberg takes us back out the map again, but covers this bit of road here. Nuremberg to Pilsen, which just brings us back in again, and then Pilsen down to Linz. So we actually cover every road then in and out and round the Czech DLC. So that is the plan. Our chariot of choice is Sunshine. Is the awesome little VDL 106. Because VDL 106, and we've got some passengers waiting, so I better check them in. Hang on, I haven't done the thing yet. You're going to Vienna. I'm going there. I know I'm very kind, thank you very much. You're just going to vanish now, rather creepily. You? You're going to Nuremberg? Yeah, I could be going there. You? You're going to Pilsen. Hi Aaron, and hi Crispy. You're going to Rotterdam. No! You have to look for the right bus. You're an idiot. You?
Servus. Fahren Sie in meine Richtung?
Bruno? No! Hang on.
Sie müssen sich irren.
Am I going there? I didn't think I was going there.
Moin. Ich hoffe, ich bin hier richtig. Ciao.
I will let you on anyway. You're an idiot. You're very short. Is your name Nico? Because you're very short.
Hello, mein Ticket?
He doesn't sound like that.
Dankeschön.
You're going to Nuremberg. You're going to Prague. Yep, you're fine. You're still an idiot. You want a ticket
Hallo, ich benötige noch ein Ticket für die Fahrt.
to Ostrava. We're going there. Nico's an old granny now. It could be. He might have changed. Let's do that.
Danke.
No problem. Just log in, your name gets mentioned. Exactly.
Grüezi, bitte sehr.
Linz. We're going Linz. Oh, that's the final stop. Oh, you're going to be here a while. You having a stretch.
Servus. Kann ich bei Ihnen
You're going to Cologne. I'm not going there.
Ups.
Yeah, oops.
Guten Tag.
You're going to Gelsenkirchen Zoom. Iceland, that place. No. And you're going to Bruno. Apparently I'm going there. Right. So, you're an idiot, and you're an idiot. Let's clamber aboard then. I haven't done this for a while. Wonder if I can remember it. Who's Bruno? Mars. Is it me or does it look like quite grainy? They've done some optimization. They reduced the game size. And that looks like floor of this coach looks quite grainy. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard the Sims and Stuff Flixbus travel service going to some places. On the side of the coach it does say a bonus to arrive alive, and trust me, it probably will be. In the seat back pocket in front of you, you will find our next of kin card. If you kindly fill out the details of your next of kin on that card, we'll know who to contact in event of your untimely death on this journey. If you also like to fill out any usernames, credit card numbers, pin numbers, passwords, etc., I forgot this. We'll make use of those as. Stop coughing. We'll make use of those as well. For your car, forgotten my line of thought now. Someone coughed. For your convenience, we have already ticked the Simpson stuff life insurance box, and whatever you do, don't read the small print. Right, back to that. Okay, let's. It's going to be one of those. Right, close that. Click on start ride. Oh, we got a P several times on this one. I went before the stream. That, and are we ready?
Hallo und herzlich willkommen bei Flixbus. Wir freuen uns, dass ihr an Bord seid und wir gemeinsam unser heutiges Reiseziel ansteuern. Bevor wir richtig in Fahrt kommen, hier ein paar Hinweise. Auch bei uns im Bus gilt die gesetzliche Anschnallpflicht. Bitte schnallt euch deshalb während der gesamten Fahrt an. In den Sitztaschen vor euch findet ihr unsere Bordkarte mit weiteren Sicherheitshinweisen und Infos zu unserem Snack- und Getränkeangebot. Eine Toilette befindet sich im hinteren Einstiegsbereich. Wer kostenlos surfen will, wählt sich einfach in unser WLAN-Netz ein. Unser Reisetipp fürs Internet? Schaut doch mal auf unserer Facebook-Page vorbei. Unser Team freut sich riesig über eure Likes und Nachrichten. Sollte euer Akku zur Neige gehen, kein Problem. Viele unserer Sitze sind mit Steckdosen ausgestattet und entsprechend gekennzeichnet. So könnt ihr euer Smartphone die gesamte Fahrt über nutzen. Wenn ihr eure nächste Fahrt auch gleich mobil buchen wollt, holt euch einfach unsere App und profitiert von exklusiven Online-Angeboten. Auf flixbus.de stehen täglich brandaktuell alle Infos und Städteverbindungen für euch bereit. Natürlich wollen wir unseren Service ständig weiter verbessern.
I forgot how bloody long this was.
Zu eurer Fahrt nutzt bitte den Fragebogen, den wir euch per E-Mail zuschicken. Wir danken für eure Aufmerksamkeit und wünschen eine entspannte Fahrt und viel Spaß an Bord bei Flixbus.
Finally, but now in English.
Hello and welcome to Flixbus. We're glad to have you on board and
Are we?
that we can get you to
It's
your
green.
favorite destination
It's
today.
greenish.
Before we set off, we would like to share some information about the journey. The wearing of seatbelts is compulsory on board the bus. Therefore, please keep your seatbelt fastened throughout the entire journey. In the seat pocket in front of you, you will find our information card containing further safety instructions and details of our snacks and beverages. There's a restroom located in the rear boarding area. If you would like to browse the internet free of charge, simply log on to our onboard Wi-Fi network. If you
I hear voices.
no problem. Many of our seats are equipped with power outlets, which are marked accordingly. If you would like to book your next journey while you're on the road, simply download our app onto your smartphone so you can take advantage of our many exclusive online discounts. For more information, simply visit flixbus.com or get in touch with us on Facebook. Of course, we're always striving to improve our service. Please use the questionnaire we send you by email to give us feedback about your journey. You can also use it to share your suggestions, ideas, and requests.
Might have been
We're
red.
always ready to assist. And now, we can finally set off. Thank you for listening. We hope you have a relaxing journey and enjoy traveling with Flixbus.
Yeah, I heard like a text alert noise, someone coughing, and some voices. I'm guessing that's new. It's been so long since I played this. I'm guessing they've added those in. Oi, up. Okay, so we're making our way across the Czech DLC. So going from Dresden, not in the Czech DLC, where we started, all the way across to Ostrava, 606 kilometers. So all the way across. So tried to work out a route that took me to every place in the DLC, but also on every road. So we could then say that we've actually completed it. So, oh, that's a lorry. That's a lorry. That's definitely quite lorry-like. Yeah, there's definitely voices. Yeah, it got optimized as well, didn't it? So let's see if it runs any better. Yeah, if you are watching this on the YouTubes, don't forget to check out those links below. I'm not going to say that Fernbus will be a regular back on the YouTubes, but yeah, I still got a kind of sweet spot for me. I always did enjoy it, but there's just never anything to do. You're just driving from place to place. You know, okay, now we're exploring the map and the new DLC. But other than that, that's all you're doing. When they eventually bring an economy mode into this, it'll be good. Oh, that's a new bit of road over there. That's quite cool. Oh, someone's got a cough. It's not the cough that carries you off, it's the coffin they carry you off in. Right, let's get our foot down then. So Ostrava, a bit of a trek away. 587. COVID, stop the coach. So we are going. Can I bring the map up while I'm moving? Yes, I can. That's safe, isn't it? So we started here in Dresden. So we're making our way. In case you weren't here at the beginning, making our way. First stop is going to be Ostrava. So here's Czech DLC. This bit inside here. Making our way across to Ostrava. Then down to Vienna. So it takes us in this little road south of Brno. I was going to Brno. South of Brno. Vienna going to České Budějovice. Pronouncing that completely wrong. That's almost Italian. Up here. Then up to Prague. Although we're going past Prague now. Prague to Nuremberg. Nuremberg to Pilsen. And Pilsen to Linz. Somewhere in there is Brno. I've forgotten a stop. Well, there'll be some stops in an order. We'll see what happens. I wrote them down just before I started streaming. I got confused. Why are we coming off? Oh, this is weird. Someone's on the phone behind me. Oh, that's weird. Did I pay by check? Oh, God, that was bad. Okay, I don't know if I can get used to this already. I could look at my phone to see the order. That could be a thing, couldn't it? Or maybe I'll do that when I do something. Ah! Do something. Yeah, I did say I wasn't interested in the DLC, but then I got given it to review, so I thought I'd do it. So Ostrava, Brno, after Ostrava. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I'm speeding.
Ja, jetzt noch Flügel und wir heben ab.
Yeah, we're about to take off. Are we? I'm in the wrong game then. Mad. Ah! Oops. Okay. Nothing to see there.
Rowdy.
What's the V1 of a VDL 106? About 130 kilometers an hour. It's only little. That's I actually started earlier in the morning than I normally do. Although it does say we're not going to arrive there. We started at 8 AM. It doesn't say we're due to arrive until 25 past 3. Oh, definitely some coughing. So I wanted to get the long trek out of the way first, although I got no idea how long this journey's going to take. It could be like an hour and a half. We could be here till like 4 PM. Why have people got cheesy ringtones? I suppose you can't have like music as your ringtone like some people do because of copyright. Hope you checked temperature. Oh dear. It's going to be one of those, isn't it? That's a nice view. That is a nice view. That's a floating... Is it just me or is that van floating up in front? Yeah. So don't forget, tonight I'm back with another new game, or carrying on a look that I did on Thursday. Carrying on my adventure in Railroads Online. See if I can shift my wood.
Sie haben diesen Film mit Keanu Reeves und Sandra Bullock auch zu oft gesehen.
And then my steering wheel isn't moving very much. It used to move quite a lot. I'm moving my physical G27 more than the wheel in the coach is moving, so they've definitely made a difference there. I quite like that. And then tomorrow afternoon, for those watching live anyway, another new farm in Farm Sim. We've moved again. We're going all French again. How to find Railroads Online. It was good, actually. No, I quite like it, because it used to be excessive in that if I just went round a normal corner, the wheel moved like 90 degrees. It actually does, COVID, feel a bit more realistic now. But the speed-sensitive steering may have been put back on, because, you know, me, I didn't check these things before I started streaming, because I don't do that. Is the speed limit really that high? Yeah, definitely that high. Maybe a little bit. These people really need to get some better ringtones. Forklift. Oh, God. Yeah, I'll give that one a miss. Come on, taxi. Out the way. Have we actually entered the DLC area yet? I'm guessing possibly. Look at the map. Where are we? Oh, yes, we have. We've just entered the DLC area now. So, yeah, that's where we're going now. All the way across to there. What's my run like? I got a silent ringtone because my phone never rings. My work one is Dire Straits, Brothers in Arms. Of course. Here's a nice view. Get off the hard shoulder. It does feel smoother. I will give it that. Yeah, but we know why that is, Crispy. Although, you know, the optimization of this has been getting better over the last couple of years, but it certainly does feel smoother. Whether they're optimizing it more now so it'll run on console, I think it'll do quite well on console, actually. Will gain a lot of popularity. Oh, that's some braking. I don't know if I'm... These voices in my head are really weird. And yeah, not normal ones. I generally ignore those. I think based on the fact we've only done 100 kilometres in the last 20 minutes, I may have set myself too big of a challenge to to achieve here. All right, out the way. Let's go. Yeah, no, I think this will do well. Bus Sim, you can't really do a long journey in Bus Sim 21. You know, whereas this, if you add the DLCs, you can actually do quite a lengthy trip in one go. I don't know if I'd like to do that, you know, really long journey using a controller. Maybe if you had a wheel connected to your console, that might be better. Answer the phone. I'm guessing he didn't want to take that call. That's just weird. I'm already just finding that slightly odd. And I know I'm just sat in the outside lane as well. I am sort of catching up with this truck. I've always found the wheels a bit weird in this because they've got that sort of blurriness around them. I don't know. It's not like they're. I'm guessing they blurred them to make it look like they're moving, but it doesn't. It just looks like they're blurred. It just always looks a bit odd. Elaine hogging. I was overtaking. Nothing was waiting to overtake me. We're all clear on the outside lane. We're fine now. So we're definitely in the Czech DLC now. So making our way all the way across it. Oh, COVID. What's that in front of me? I can see... Are they just vehicles? Oh no. Wheels had spawned in. And the vehicles hadn't. But what the hell was that down there?
Oh, yeah.
Cow goes moo. Hang on, no it's not. It's cow goes mo 0-0. It was so close. You were so close. Thank you for the follow. What's going on? Why are you doing the slowy thing? What's going on? Why do the speedy up thing? What? What are they talking about? Stop talking. The only thing I wish they'd do to this, because obviously they can do it because it's in Tourist Bus and the other crappy game, is get passengers to walk onto the coach. How hard can it be? Oh, that got a bit laggy. I'm guessing as the city spawned in. So this is Brno, where we're coming back to, I think, possibly, a little bit, maybe. No, this is Prague, where we're going to come back to. I'm getting a bit of vibratories through the cobbles. Prague's supposed to be very nice as well. Oh, God. Yeah, well, don't spoil it for me, please. I shall look forward to that on Wednesday. Why? No, they should be in the lane for turning right. No. 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 No.
Sonntagsfahrer.
What? No, you were in the lane that quite clearly says turn right. You decided to barge into my lane. You were in the wrong. Idiots. Yeah, I think Tram Sim's in Prague. So you ask people not to spoil it, and they, like, spoil it. Thanks. Looks very... I don't know if it looks like Prague. Never been. Yep, Railroads Online is today. Oh, you're braking. You seem to be rolling back towards me. No, you're not. Go, 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 go. Oh, really? I'm not... No, I'd be dangerous for me to stop now. I'm going to have to carry on. Yeah, it's definitely running smoother. Are these new? I can't remember seeing transit minibuses before. So I think they've changed some of the vehicles as well. And I've never seen that MADX thing before. Remember to do the P thing. I went before the stream. Right, we are leaving the Pragues. Right, go, 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 go. Oh, now you accelerate. Lovely. Okay, so you've still got 385 kilometers to go to the next. Oh my god. Yeah, straight on. I got confused then because there was more than one line on the map. Doesn't take much to confuse me in all fairness. Yeah, Railroads Online's tonight. I think I've changed the stream time for tonight to 7 o'clock. Because otherwise, if I started at like 5:30, I'd be done by 7:30. So 8 o'clock, and that just seems too early. So 7 o'clock, so expect 6:30. And then yeah, Farm Sim tomorrow, new map again. Yeah, they are a bit cheesy ringtones though, but for something I've never... Oh, wow, wow, wow. Heard before. It's good. I'm guessing the voices aren't really loud enough, unless you turn the volume up really high and turn the engine noise down, to actually hear what they're saying. I think I quite like the fact that it is just like mumbled speech rather than the annoying Bus Sim 21 where you just hear the same thing over and over again. Blimey, okay. Yeah, we may not be doing the whole of this journey because we've still got 352 kilometers to go to our first stop. So we may be exploring some of the roads of the Czech DLC. Because at this rate, it's going to take us an hour to get to the first stop. Which does mean it's a big map. answer your phone. Thank you. Or not answer the phone. Who lets their phone ring that many times and then goes, nah, I'm answering that. I'll send them to voicemail. It may be in the ham. Okay. Unless you're an old person, no one under the age of probably, I don't know, 60 is going to keep their phone somewhere on a coach journey where it's not anywhere near them. Yeah, I just have my phone set to send unknown numbers straight to voicemail. And my voicemail message says I don't answer unknown numbers. So my phone never rings. Well, there you go. My case in point, the same people that buy newspapers nowadays, I suppose. I can't remember the last time I actually bought a newspaper was probably a couple of years ago. And that wasn't for me. I can't remember the last time I actually read anything in the newspaper. Yeah, I've got two phones. So my work phone, yeah, is obviously has to be on during the day, but there's still a few calls on there that I just send straight to voicemail if I don't want to talk to people. Right, overtaking for the win. So I suppose when we do get to this first stop, it will give you a sense of the size of the map. I expected it to be quite small, but so far it doesn't appear to be. I think we are going to arrive ahead of time. The 16:45 service has been cancelled and has been replaced by a replacement bus service. EasyJet would like to apologise for all those who are travelling to Greece. Imagine that. Going out onto the apron, expecting to, you get on the coach that normally takes you to the plane, and it's not. That's the coach that's taking you to your destination. So it leaves the airport and just heads out onto the motorway. Especially one of those ones that does take you to the plane, because they've generally got no seats in. You've just got standing up. So that'd be quite an interesting sim, I think. Like airport service vehicles simulator. So plane comes in, you can drive the refueling truck, go and refuel the plane. Drive the poo truck to go and empty the poo. You got to bring the catering truck and bring it up to the side of the plane. Even like the tug to push the plane back off of its. So you drive each vehicle to service the planes as they come in. I think that could be quite interesting. Well, it's realistic, isn't it? Coach services are about getting you from city to city as quickly as possible. So that is going to be motorways. Oh, COVID. When are we supposed to do the... hang on. We're supposed to do a P at about midday. Okay. The poo truck, yeah. So we got to stop and take a pee in about an hour. In game time, not real time. So 260k from Ostrava. So whether we get a chance to do all of the stops, we'll see. But we'll certainly give a good idea of the scale of the map. There we go. What's a nice bit of scenery. Yeah, I'll stop at the next P thing. Oh, so maybe that's not a good idea for a game. Oh, phone. Yeah, I do like the little VDL 106 as well, which is why I should have really chosen one of the longer ones, shouldn't I? Well, we've done the VDL double-decker recently. We did the 148 in tourist bus, so I thought I'd go dinky. Gone for a Scania. I drove a Scania last time, didn't I? I'm doing good, Hawklin. And yeah, it's a good idea for a game, Dylan, but it's one of those things, in it, that you'd want the level of aircraft to be good, you want the surrounding area to be good. Well, or watch the streams, Crispy. That's the other thing. You've obviously watched it back on YouTube. Right, so we need a P spot. We could just pull over anywhere at the side of the road, but it's not really convenient for the passengers, is it, to go letting them off just on the side of the road? Doesn't seem very passenger friendly, because we care about the passengers here at Simpson Stuff Travel. Hang on, no, that was wrong. We don't care about the passengers here at Sims and Stuff Travel. That was the phrase. I forgot a word there. Go, 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 go. Actually, yeah, distance seems to be coming down a bit now, which is good. That's a ringtone. They got 1990s ringtones here. Used to only watch me on YouTube, but now only watch the Twitch streams. Well, thanks for your commitment there, Orange. You could have missed something that I only put out on YouTube. I never watch the Twitch streams. I turn up for a couple a week, see what's being streamed. Sometimes I hang about, sometimes I don't. Right, come on. We need a P. Overtake. Yeah, it's quite hard to go and do the scrapey of the frost thing off the car this morning. I actually put on a thicker coat. Oh, cough. Okay, just slightly change lanes. Is the accelerator's pedal stuck? No, it's not moving, but so it could be stuck. P on the side of the road. No, you can always see that in laybys here. you see a truck pulled up in a lay-by, and you see various truck drivers clambering their way out of bushes next to the lay-by. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Okay, yeah, that was the thing. Well, so far, I've got to say I'm impressed with the scaling. It's quite a big map. Oh!
Mir wird gleich schlecht.
Yeah, okay, the AI still useless in this game. You might fill up at Prague. Yeah, I've used half a tank of fuel. I've got 2 tanks, according to the gaugey thing. Might fill up at Ostrava at this rate. Oh, combine. It's like a class combine. Nice. AdBlue. Could be AdBlue. They've both got the same thing on them. It's used more of one than it has of the other. They shouldn't be using AdBlue that quickly. Something wrong if it has. Right, we still need to pee. Peeing still needs to happen. See, why isn't there like a poo level meter for the onboard toilet? So you can see, you know, when your tank needs emptying, which again is something they implemented in the football team bus DLC that was due to come to Fernbus and never did. Oh dear, really? Really? Oh, how the mighty have fallen. Oh, yeah, just cough all over the back of my neck, that's fine. It was a strange DHL logo. They could have at least got the font the same, couldn't they? The AI has never been...
Oh, yeah.
The AI has never been great in this, has it? It's always been quite sporadic. Sammy Nordland, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to Insanity. Yeah, if you are new to the streams and the community, we stream as a community. I turn up for some of them 6 days a week, doing all sorts of things. Back tonight with some Railroads Online in single player. Tomorrow lunchtime, some farm sim from multiplayer farm. Tuesday, OMSI multiplayer from the bus company. Wednesday, some train sim. Thursday will be some farming, and then lots of stuff coming up over Easter weekend next weekend. Right, we're only 119 of the Ks away from Ostrava. It's still taking us a good 40 minutes to get across the map, which actually isn't that bad.
Machen wir auch mal Pause?
6 days a week and then one sitting bored looking at a computer screen. I do have those moments sometimes on a Sunday night, unless I'm on the farm, and sometimes on a Monday night, where I think I could be streaming now instead of just sat thinking about being streaming. Yeah, I now need a break, as there's nowhere appeared yet to take a break. Live stream from work. I'm sure I did that once on my old job.
Bleifuß!
Oh, that cough. Yeah, I definitely like the fact they've added in those passenger noises and stuff. It does add a certain something. I wonder if the more people you get on, the more there is. So if only a couple of people get off here, and why, more people get on. So as the coach gets fuller, then I wonder if the noises and the passenger noises and the phones ringing will become more. A bit like you get in OMSI when you get more passengers on the buses. We could get people to do a lateral flow before they get on the coach. Right, only 88 kilometres away from our first stop then. The chance of stopping for a pee now are probably quite slim, so they'll be moaning about that. So yeah, this has gone all the way across the map. Well, Dresden technically not in the DLC, but all the way across to Ostrava. And we'll probably, by the time we get there, take a good 45 minutes. That's not bad. That's actually not, considering in the whole scale of the map thing, it's not that large. Oh, pee. We can pee. We can pee. Peeing can happen. We can pee. Passengers can now go pee. Slightly up the curb. Right, into Neutralis. Oh, hang on. Okay. Do the thing, take a break, have a Kit Kat. Okay, 9 passengers. You. 2. 3. There's Nico. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. Passengers are checked. You get a free meal at the services. Okay. Right, that. Okay, off we go then. Let yourself go a bit. I think you've gained a bit of height as well, Nico. Okay, so first P done. 72k from Ostrava. I'll be one of those people. I hate those people. Straight out the services, straight over to the outside lane and foot down, but then they get undertaken. Oh, my driver's display's on. Let's turn that off because it overlaps with the thing. Oh, see, now I've got to overtake again. Bloody people. Yeah, we are going to need fuel, which we can then see which one of those is the fuel gauge. And based on the... well, it's going to get dark, isn't it? So we'll see how the time goes. We may get round the whole DLC. We may not. We'll judge it. We'll give it our best shot. I do love how, I'm not dissing you for this, Hawklin. You love how Americans go, yeah, I'm 1/3 Irish or I'm 1/8 Scottish. Us Brits don't really care. Yeah, it's a heritage. My granddad was Indian. My dad's, well, yeah, my dad's mum, her family, came from Germany originally. Germany across to Suffolk and then into London. So I'm sort of, I've got a bit of German and a bit of Indian in me. Yeah, I don't speak Indian. It's probably why I like spicy food. Yeah, not so much for the German. I'm speeding. Yeah, a little bit. Right, 28k to go. We're 28 kilometers from the aim point. What was that from? Landing craft touchdown on Mars. Oh, that's from the end of War of the Worlds. There's some stopping of vehicles. You just stop there. We're just going to go around here then. I'm in quite a random mood today. You've got Irish and Italian. What, pygmies? Right, we are entering Ostrava. Ver of Centrum. I'm guessing that's where we're going. We'll just pull over here. No, Nico doesn't look Italian. Oh, that's definitely classed as being fluent in German there, Crispy. You need to learn to quack in German. That was an interesting route around. Where are we going now? Where's the AI going now is more the thing. Oh, we're merging. There's some merging. There we are some merging going on. Boston. Oh, there we go. So we should expect some German quacking on the farm. Trains. Yes, gross does mean big. So if you describe someone as looking gross, well, you're being offensive in both categories. There was a Twain. That was green. Well, it wasn't actually. Well, it sort of was red. Right, so first stop, Ostrava. Fuel, half a tank. Oh, mein Gott. Well, okay, I didn't expect... The light was green. I wasn't expecting... Oops. The truck to do the stopping, because I couldn't see his indicators. Because they're the stupid little bloody line things. And the light was shining on them. Some idiots driving with the headlights on. A light accident. Ah, dear, oh dear, oh dear. Okay, where are we going now? Oh, around there. Okay. How the further? Oh, okay. We can go that side of the thing. Up there, round there, and then over there. Coming through. Coming through. Coming through. Ooh, that was a ringtone. Oh, COVID. I'm going to have COVID after the end of this journey, aren't I? That's going to be a thing. Right, we have arrived in the Ostrava. Ooh. I'm going to turn the number 6. Oh, number 5. 4. That one. Driving one this. Off, thank you. Right. Okay. You... Hang on. You can put your bag in now. You're going to be happy now. There we go. Right, you.
Hallo, Sie wollen bestimmt mein Ticket sehen.
Is it me or did he sound like Crispy when he said hello? A little bit.
Sehr freundlich.
You.
Moin, das Ticket. Bitteschön.
You're
Auf geht's.
due to arrive there at 1:08 in the morning.
Hallo, mein Ticket. Danke
Nuremberg, yeah.
Guten Tag. Fahren Sie in meine Richtung?
You're going to Pilsen. Crispy's. Oh, Nico's family are getting on again.
sehr. Könnte ich bitte ein Ticket bei Ihnen kaufen?
You're going to that place.
Danke sehr.
Oh, it's not you, it's you.
Moin. Ich hoffe, ich bin hier richtig.
Yeah,
Auf geht's.
you're going there. So the plate stops should get closer together now.
Bitte sehr.
Nice, no.
Mich wohl vertan.
Hallo. Hier mein Ticket.
Vienna, yeah, maybe.
Moin. Ich hoffe, ich bin
Yeah. I'm just going to come. Excuse me, it's walking through you.
Guten Tag. Sie wollen bestimmt
Osnabrück.
mein Ticket sehen. Aber
We're not going to Osnabrück, stupid cow.
Hallo, mein Ticket.
Linz? Oh, we are going to Linz.
salut. Ich hoffe, ich bin hier richtig.
Kaiserslautern? No! Stupid people! Hang on. I can't get up the step. I've got a cup holder. That's quite cool. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard this Simpson Stuff Flixbus travel service going to some places. On the side of the coach it does say a bonus to arrive alive, and trust me it will be. In the seat back pocket in front of you you'll find our next of kin card. If you kindly fill out the details of your next of kin on that card, we'll know who to contact in the event of your untimely death on this journey. If you also like to fill out any usernames, credit card numbers, PIN numbers, passwords, etc., we'll make use of those as well. For your convenience, we have already No, there might be some sick on the journey. We have already ticked the Simpson Stuff life insurance box, and whatever you do, don't read the small print. Okay. Sit you down. Retake. Right, start riding. So next is Bruno. Are we ready to go? I think we're ready to go, aren't we? Parking brake. Indicate. Thing.
Hallo und herzlich willkommen bei Flixbus. Wir freuen uns, dass ihr an Bord seid und wir gemeinsam unser heutiges Reiseziel ansteuern. Bevor wir richtig in Fahrt kommen, hier ein paar Hinweise. Auch bei uns im Bus gilt die gesetzliche Anschnallpflicht. Bitte schnallt euch deshalb während der gesamten Fahrt an. In den Sitztaschen vor euch findet ihr unsere Bordkarte mit weiteren Sicherheitshinweisen und Infos zu unserem Snack- und Getränkeangebot. Eine Toilette befindet sich im hinteren Einstiegsbereich. Wer kostenlos surfen will, wählt sich einfach in unser WLAN-Netz ein. Unser Reisetipp fürs Internet? Schaut doch mal auf unserer Facebook-Page vorbei. Unser Team freut sich riesig über eure Likes und Nachrichten. Sollte euer Akku zur Neige gehen, kein Problem. Viele unserer Sitze sind mit Steckdosen ausgestattet und entsprechend gekennzeichnet. So könnt ihr euer Smartphone die gesamte Fahrt über nutzen. Wenn ihr eure nächste Fahrt auch gleich mobil buchen wollt, holt euch einfach unsere App und profitiert von exklusiven Online-Angeboten. Auf flixbus.de stehen täglich brandaktuell alle Infos und Städteverbindungen für euch bereit. Natürlich wollen wir unseren Service ständig weiter verbessern. Für Feedback zu eurer Fahrt nutzt bitte den Fragebogen, den wir euch per E-Mail zuschicken. Wir danken für eure Aufmerksamkeit und wünschen eine entspannte Fahrt und viel Spaß an Bord bei Flixbus.
And now in Anglais.
Hello and welcome to Flixbus. We're glad to have you on board and that we can get you to your favorite destination today. Before we set off, we would like to share some information about the journey. The wearing of seatbelts is compulsory on board the bus. Therefore, please keep your seatbelt fastened throughout the entire journey. In the seat pocket in front of you, you will find our information card containing further safety instructions and details of our snacks and beverages. There's a restroom located in the rear boarding area. If you would like to browse the internet free of charge, simply log
Free?
on to our onboard
Free?
Wi-Fi network.
No, not
If
free.
your battery runs out, no problem. Many of our seats are equipped with power outlets, which are marked accordingly. If you would like to book your next journey while you're on the road, simply download our app onto your smartphone so you can take advantage of our many exclusive online discounts. For more information, simply visit flixbus.com or get in touch with us on Facebook. Of course, we're always striving to improve our service. Please use the questionnaire we send you by email to give us feedback about your journey. You can also use it to share your suggestions, ideas, and requests. We are always ready to assist. And now, we can finally set off. Thank you for listening. We hope you have a relaxing journey and enjoy traveling with Flixbus.
Hi, Lewis. And how long before, obviously, because only idiots use Facebook nowadays. So why would you get in touch with them on Facebook? No. Just, no. Oh, we did offer there was a short period of time where there was a Sims and Stuff funeral services mentioned. Coughing. But it went out of business. They found all the bodies we just stacked up outside the back of the funeral home. I think they were impressed by that somehow. Right, on to stop number 2, which isn't too far away, 186 of the Ks at Brno. So far, although I wasn't actually going to review the DLC or even look at it, I quite like it. It's certainly, I'm going to be careful how I say this because I know what your minds are like. It's certainly a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. Currently PC only. At some point it is coming to console. We don't talk about Bruno. That's in some sort of musical at the moment, isn't it? I heard it playing on the radio. No, being too big isn't a good thing. That's what I keep telling myself. When it comes to the journey length I'm on about. I'm speeding.
Das ist ein Bus und kein Düsenjet.
It's definitely not a Düsenjet. And it's not a bus either. We would call it a coach, but okay, if you want to call it a bus. Even the game's called Fernbus Coach Simulator. Why is it a bus? Yes, so this evening I'll be back playing with my wood, carrying on Railroads Online. See if we can, see if I can deposit my wood somewhere, and then tomorrow afternoon on a new farm again, because the other one was broken. Right, go, 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 go. Right, 156 of the Ks to Bruno. Have we got a P? What do you mean it's got a P? We have got a P again. We've got a P between every stop. Really? Then neither of those are offensive. Right, we'll see about the peeing, because I've only just peed. I don't need to pee again. Providing there is someone or somewhere I can pee. Yeah, it does look nice. It is definitely... You really want to hear people like opening sweet wrappers and stuff, or opening a can of drink or something like that. Door off. Oh, I could have peed there. Oh well. There might be another pee. If not, we'll just go without peeing.
Ist das Tempolimit hier echt so hoch?
Is the speed limit really that high? Yeah, no, it is. It is that high. We're all good. Anyone for Jelly Baby? It's probably one of the games where I can't actually have a Jelly Baby because I've got to actually be looking at where I'm going. And the Jelly Babies are over there. The Jelly Babies are down by the door. So I'll have to look down there. Yeah, I can see. Yeah, that got blocked by the bot a bit there, Hawklin, but I can see why then. Oh. Yeah, Americans don't really use the term wanker, do they? I think that's an English thing. Which we don't really find that offensive here. Yeah, I was just thinking, unless this now gets, you know, taken off by YouTube for me saying that word. How's bus handling? It's good, actually. It's actually running fairly smooth. You do occasionally. Well, you are married. Yeah, merchant banker. Right, 100k to stop number 2 at Bruno. It'd be nice to get to Prague. Where we'll see how things go.
Warum fahren Sie eigentlich so schnell?
Why am I driving that fast? Because do you not want to get to destination? Maybe slightly dead? Well, obviously not slightly dead. I can be slightly dead. You're either dead or you're not dead. Can't be a little bit dead. Once you get a dead arm, then technically your arm's dead. The rest of you hopefully isn't. Unless you are dead, then your arm is also dead. Yeah, we don't like the C word. I find it extremely offensive. Everybody's dead, Dave. Right, I don't think we're going to be able to pee between now and Bruno in 78 of the Ks. Yeah, it's actually, I can't say I've come into it saying that it's been optimized fantastically and there's a huge difference between the last time I played it. Obviously, apart from the coughing and the talking and the phones going off. But you'd think they could maybe update the announcement now, because they've added that. Well, I suppose, yeah, if you ask people to put their phones on silent, but you'll always get that person in the cinema as well, don't you, that just won't put their phone on silent. And they'll sit and take a phone call like, yeah, I'm in the cinema. And well, so I'm interested to see if we get more people on, whether the frequency of the talking does increase. I think that, or whether they've just got it as a set thing. Or yeah, if you travelled with nobody on, would you still get it? Or is it triggered by passengers? I'd like to think it'd be triggered by passengers.
Haben Sie es so eilig?
Am I in a hurry? Well, a little bit. Do you not want to get to see Bruno? Well, I suppose they would have announcements. Oh, that was a thing. never go to movies in America. Yeah, I've told people in the cinema to shut up before now. Because I did that at a concert a couple of years ago, well, a few years ago, where pretty much for the whole of the concert, people sat next to me were just chatting to each other. And about 35, 40 minutes in, I said, excuse me, I've paid a lot of money to come and see the band, not to listen to you talk. And he shut up then. Yeah, people that go in the cinema and then talk to each other. Surely it's, you know, it's one of those unwritten rules, isn't it? As soon as the film starts, you shut up. During the adverts, yeah, maybe have a chat. But as soon as the film starts, shut up until the credits roll. Even if your arm's falling off, just shut up. Oh God, yeah. That's a ringtone. I don't get that. You know, if you want to talk to the person you've gone to the cinema with, chat to them before you go in, or wait till afterwards, or don't go to the cinema with that person then. I almost see a benefit to going to the cinema on your own, because you haven't got that risk then, and just hopefully sit as far away from everybody else. Oh God, no, that really annoys me. You know, you go to the cinema, you get people that come in late, so the film's already on. I get there before even the adverts start, and then like 5 minutes into the film, they're going for a pee. Like, surely you can last more than the 5 minutes. Okay, that was some evasive action. Coming through. Oh, people that eat bloody nachos and stuff in the cinema. Have a meal before you go out. Why are you having a meal at the cinema? I think one of the first dates with my ex was going to the cinema, and I asked before we went in if they were thirsty. I was like, no, good, I haven't got to buy a drink then. And so I didn't buy a drink, didn't buy any popcorn. It's like, great, cinema tickets cost enough, I ain't buying you a bloody drink as well. Light screen. I'm speeding. I haven't seen that film way too often, actually. I think I've seen it once, and that was enough. Right, we are arriving in Brno. Actually, ringtones or text tones. Always a good point. We've got text. Yeah, we used to get a lot of texts. I had text tones set for individual people, so you can tell who was texting you before you even pick the phone up, which is quite good. Yeah, I've quite got used to just watching stuff on my own. Oh. That's why I'd rather wait for something to come out on Blu-ray now. I'll just buy it on Blu-ray, which is probably going to cost you the same amount of money as it would do to go to the cinema anyway. And you can just watch it whenever you like. You haven't got to go again. So we were due at Brno at 1834. We're going to be arriving about 3 hours early. He finally got around to watching Clarkson's Farm. It's only taken you like 10 months. The new one will be out in June. So what? Why would you? Okay, that's a whole thing. Oh. Ice cream. Yeah, don't like ice cream. Oh, it's a cool thing, as things go. Bus station, coach station, coach station. Where are we going? This one, that one? Not this one. Oh, this one. Yeah, this is cool. Right, second stop. That one. Okay, let's open the thing. Right, so this is where we are now. We've arrived in Brno. So we've done, started in Dresden, gone all the way down here to Ostrava. Now we're at Brno. Then it's going down to Vienna, so out of the DLC. And then Vienna, it's going to České Budějovice, and then up to Prague. And then back down to Nuremberg, and then back to Pilsen, and finally back to Linz. So we get all the bits of road done. We'll see how we go time-wise. Hopefully Tourist Bus will be good when it goes to console.
Sie wollen bestimmt mein Ticket, ciao.
How many James Bond actors are English?
Hier, mein Ticket.
They're going to Pilsen. Sean Connery was Scottish.
Hi, fahren Sie in
Matey Boy that was in on the Majesty's Secret Service was Australian.
Hallo, Sie wollen bestimmt mein Ticket.
Yeah, Pierce Brosnan's
Ciao.
Irish. Right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard this Sims and Stuff Flixbus travel service going to some places. On the side of the coach, it does say a bonus to arrive alive, and trust me, it probably will be. In the seat back pocket in front of you, you'll find a next of kin card. If you kindly fill out the details of your next of kin on that card, we'll know who to contact in the event of your untimely death on this journey. If you also like to fill out any usernames, credit card numbers, PIN numbers, passwords, etc., we'll make use of those as well. For your convenience, we have already filled out... No, for your convenience, we have already ticked the Sims and Stuff life insurance box, and whatever you do, don't read the small print. Okay. By the time we get to the end, I'll have actually mastered that, I think. Right. Start riding. That, and here we go again.
Hallo und herzlich willkommen bei Flixbus. Wir freuen uns, dass ihr an Bord seid und wir gemeinsam unser heutiges Reiseziel ansteuern. Bevor wir richtig in Fahrt kommen, hier ein paar
Said fart
Hinweise.
again.
Auch bei uns im Bus gilt die gesetzliche Anschnallpflicht. Bitte schnallt euch deshalb während der gesamten Fahrt an.
David Niven was
In
the
den
first
Sitztaschen
person to
vor
ever play a
euch
character
findet ihr
called
unsere
James
Bordkarte
Bond.
mit weiteren Sicherheitshinweisen und Infos zu unserem Snack- und Getränkeangebot. Eine Toilette
That's a
befindet
good
sich im
pub
hinteren
quiz
Einstiegsbereich.
fact.
Wer kostenlos surfen will, wählt sich einfach in unser WLAN-Netz ein. Unser Reisetipp fürs Internet? Schaut doch mal auf unserer Facebook-Page vorbei. Unser Team freut sich riesig über eure Likes und Nachrichten. Sollte euer Akku zur Neige gehen, kein Problem. Viele unserer Sitze sind mit Steckdosen ausgestattet und entsprechend gekennzeichnet. So könnt ihr euer Smartphone die gesamte Fahrt über nutzen. Wenn ihr eure nächste Fahrt auch gleich mobil buchen wollt, holt euch einfach unsere App und profitiert
Craig,
von
Niven and
exklusiven
Moore are English.
Online-Angeboten.
Yeah. David Niven's the one that most people don't associate with James Bond because he wasn't in any of the James Bond films.
Natürlich wollen wir unseren Service ständig weiter verbessern. Für Feedback zu eurer Fahrt nutzt bitte den Fragebogen, den wir euch per E-Mail zuschicken. Wir danken für eure Aufmerksamkeit und wünschen eine entspannte Fahrt und viel Spaß an Bord bei Flixbus. Hello and welcome to
The remake was
Flixbus.
done quite well.
We're glad to have you on board and that we can get you to your favorite destination today. Before we set off, we would like to share some information about the journey. The wearing of seatbelts is compulsory on board the bus. Therefore, please keep your seatbelt fastened throughout the entire journey. In the seat pocket in front of you, you will find our information card.
Looking down, looking down, looking down, looking up again.
And details of our snacks and beverages.
Oh crap, I need fuel.
There's a restroom located in the rear boarding area. If you would like to browse the internet free of charge, simply log on to our onboard Wi-Fi network. If your battery runs out, no problem. Many of our seats are equipped with power outlets, which are marked accordingly.
Sie sehen
If you
auf
would
den
like to
Wald vor
book your
lauter
next
Bäumen
journey
nicht,
while
nicht
you're
wahr?
on the road, simply download our app onto...
Oh, balls. Hang on. Bear with me. I do that every time. Right.
Ich wusste gar
Haha,
nicht, dass wir hier Rallye
that one.
fahren.
See, I've got to click on continue and not click on the fuel thing. Right, we'll fill it up. That's quite cool. It's very out of my left ear as well. You can hear the audio on the road. I love when playing Fernbus. 6 years? 5 years. Surprisingly, I've got many hours in it though, because I only play it. I used to play it when I used to record something. If you're from Ireland or Scottish, you're not English. It makes you British, but not English. So the British Isles are different to being English. Oh, Neutralis. There we go. That. Okay, right. We filled up with the fuels. Now we can get our way straight on there. Cut that car up. Northern Ireland is. Ireland isn't. They're Manx. Am I going to do leaderboard of shame today? I could do actually. Manish. Right, 130 k's from Vienna, which I know isn't in the DLC, as I said, but it's. I wanted to go down every road that crosses the DLC. Whether we'll get to them all today, we'll see. We're making fairly good progress so far. It's that long initial first journey was the tough one, and it will get dark. I was talking about James Bond, weren't we, before I filled up. The last film, I think, was one of my least favourite James Bond films. It could have been, A, it's got the worst theme to any James Bond film ever. And B, it could have been just not a James Bond film. Nico isn't British. He's shortish. An inch does make a lot of difference. I'm looking forward to watching Spider-Man Gets Lost on his way home from the shops tomorrow for the first time. So that's out on Blu-ray. I'm actually really looking forward to that because everyone said it's brilliant. You should probably get some food at some point. Nah, you're fine. Well, as the people that appear sometimes on the streams, we established recently that Orange Boy is the shortest at 5 foot. And second shortest is Nico at 5'4", just pipped by Crispy at 5'5", and then Dylan's up there at about 11'12". Oh, cheesy beans on toast. The only way you're supposed to have beans on toast. Although he's still growing, isn't he? I imagine he measures himself daily. Your standard height, 5'11". Can't forget Trent. I couldn't remember how tall Trent was. That's why I didn't say how tall he was. Yeah, I don't know what to have today. Obviously, I won't have lunch because I'm here. I'm 6'2". Okay, they've stopped talking at me now. And that van's... Oh no, not in the road. Cheese and beans. Yeah, cheesy beans on toast. So put your beans in a saucepan, mix in some cheese, and if you don't add enough cheese, the beans don't turn yellow. Do your toast, put cheesy beans on the toast. Delicioso. Okay, so I filled up with fuel, okay? I filled it up. Fuel gauge on the left says 4. Fuel gauge on the right doesn't say 4. But that's gone up from what it was before. Bizarre. Oh, COVID. I use a extra mature. People that eat mild cheese are also the same people that will eat a korma when it comes to a curry. Just don't bother. So Dylan looks a bit like Stephen Merchant. Slightly fatter than Stephen Merchant. Nothing wrong with No, just no. Only slightly. Well, I haven't seen you for like 10 months. You may have lost some weight. Oh, cheesy chips. Yeah, korma is a thick soup, not a curry. Yeah, I like, well, a vindaloo is my go-to curry. I've eaten a fowl once. That was hard work. First mouthful in and you break into a sweat. Oh, hello. That's the wipers then. And it's raining. And I've got to come off here. Promised a Volvo. I do like a Volvo estate. I think some of the more modern Volvos look so good. Like a thin Les Dawson. A lot of the youngsters wouldn't know who that was. Yeah, I started like that when I was 17. Yeah, 17. I'd never eaten a curry because my folks never had curry. And I started with a korma, and then just ended up having it hotter and hotter. So I pretty much curry everything. If I'm doing gravy, I put a bit of curry powder in. If I'm doing beans, a bit of curry powder in. Cheesecake. No, not in that sort of stuff. Right, we are arriving in Vienna, which, yes, I know isn't in the Czech DLC, but as I said, we want to travel every road that's in the DLC so we can say we've covered it. Which, whether we do that or not in this trip today, depends on timescale. So far, we started up here in Dresden. We've gone Dresden down to Ostrava, Ostrava to Brno, Brno now down to Vienna, and then Vienna we've got to go to České Budějovice, that place. That shouldn't be too bad a trip. And then from there, it's up to Prague. So if I can get to Prague today, I'll be quite happy because that'll be the majority of the roads. And then it's Nuremberg, back to Pilsen, and then down to Linz. So I think even if we get to Nuremberg, I think we'd have covered all of the roads apart from that one. And visited all bar Pilsen. So we'll see how we go time-wise. Chicken tikka masala is the most popular dish in the UK. It's no longer fish and chips. I do like a good chili. I might do a chili tomorrow and leave it in a slow cooker. It was invented in the UK. I can't remember where it's. I want to say something like Stoke or something like that. Someone had was in a curry house. It was a chicken breast as part of their curry, but they said it was quite dry. So could they have some gravy with it? So the chef knocked up a curry sauce and poured it over the chicken. And chicken tikka masala was born. So there'll be a restaurant somewhere that claims it was the founding place of chicken tikka masala. It was an area of Birmingham. Oh, it was Spark Hill then, was it? Or Spark Brook? Yeah, I think it's mixed. Spark Hill. God, I've been to a few curry houses in Spark Hill. Yeah, I think that there are lots of various claims, but yeah, it's the dish of Britain, the chicken tikka masala, and it is very nice. It used to be a good motorcycle shop in Spark Hill. Okay, so arriving in Vienna. Oh, Vienna. In the rain, and it is going to get dark because that's the thing. So I didn't really want to travel through the night. Okay. We've got to go around there then. Rogan Josh quite nice actually. I quite like a Balti, although they can be quite different. A biryani is quite nice if you just want everything chucked in one thing. Where am I going? Down here. Right, leave ourselves enough room to swing out of there. Open the door, open the door. And you.
Fahren Sie in meine Richtung?
Yep, you're going to Linz. You. Oh, it's one of Nico's family again.
Bin ich hier richtig?
Yep. You.
Bin ich hier richtig?
Yep, you. And that's it, isn't it? Is that it? Okay, that was easy. Shut that. Shut that. Stand out here getting wet. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard this Simpsons Stuff Flixbus travel service going to some places. On the side of the coach it does say a bonus to arrive alive, and trust me, it probably will be. In the seatbelt pocket in front of you, you'll find our next of kin card. If you kindly fill out the details of your next of kin on that card, we'll know to contact in the event of your untimely death on this journey. If you also like to fill out any usernames, credit card numbers, PIN numbers, passwords, etc., or make use of those as well. For your convenience, we have already ticked the Simpsons Stuff life insurance box, and whatever you do, don't read a small print. Oh, look at these two here. They're arm in arm, look. Oh, isn't that sweet? But he's not that interested, is he? He said, you know, he's on the phone. Now he's put his phone away. Right, let's sit thee down. Hi, Toad. Okay, so start right. Indicatory.
Hallo und herzlich willkommen bei Flixbus. Wir freuen uns, dass ihr an Bord seid und wir gemeinsam unser heutiges Reiseziel ansteuern. Bevor wir richtig in Fahrt kommen, hier ein paar Hinweise. Auch bei uns im Bus gilt die gesetzliche Anschnallpflicht. Bitte schnallt euch deshalb während der gesamten Fahrt an. In den Sitztaschen vor euch findet ihr unsere Bordkarte mit weiteren Sicherheitshinweisen und Infos zu unserem Snack- und Getränkeangebot. Eine Toilette befindet sich im hinteren Einstiegsbereich. Wer kostenlos surfen will, wählt sich einfach in unser WLAN-Netz ein. Unser Reisetipp fürs Internet? Schaut doch mal auf unserer Facebook-Page vorbei. Unser Team freut sich riesig über eure Likes und Nachrichten. Sollte euer Akku zur Neige gehen, kein Problem. Viele unserer Sitze sind mit Steckdosen ausgestattet und entsprechend gekennzeichnet. So könnt ihr euer Smartphone die gesamte Fahrt über nutzen.
Waiting for breakfast.
Wenn ihr eure
Nice.
nächste Fahrt auch gleich mobil buchen wollt, holt euch einfach unsere App und profitiert von exklusiven Online-Angeboten. Auf flixbus.de stehen täglich brandaktuell alle Infos und Städteverbindungen für euch bereit. Natürlich wollen wir unseren Service ständig weiter verbessern. Für Feedback zu eurer Fahrt nutzt bitte den Fragebogen, den wir euch per E-Mail zuschicken. Wir danken für eure Aufmerksamkeit und wünschen eine entspannte Fahrt und viel Spaß an Bord bei Flixbus. Hello and welcome to Flixbus. We're glad to have you on board and that we can get you to your favorite destination today. Before we set off, we would like to share some information about the journey. The wearing of seatbelts is compulsory on board the bus. Therefore, please keep your seatbelt fastened throughout the entire journey. In the seat pocket in front of you, you will find our information card containing further safety instructions and details of our snacks and beverages. There's a restroom located in the rear boarding area. If you would like to browse the internet free of charge, simply log on to our onboard Wi-Fi network. If your battery runs out, no problem. Many of our seats are equipped with power outlets which are marked accordingly. If you would like to book your next journey while you're on the road, simply download our app onto your smartphone so you can take advantage of our many exclusive online discounts. For more information, simply visit flixbus.com or get in touch with us on Facebook. Of course, we're always striving to improve our service. Please use the questionnaire we send you by email to give us feedback about your journey. You can also use it to share your suggestions, ideas and requests. We're always ready to assist. And now, we can finally set off. Thank you for listening. We hope you have a relaxing journey and enjoy traveling with Flixbus.
That's quite a hefty breakfast there, Hawklin. Right, so on our way to Sesche Borgovice, the place that sounds Italian, which is only 222 of the kilometers away. I'm trying to get as far as we can before it gets dark. And people wonder why Americans are fat. Exactly. I had a sausage sandwich and a cup of coffee. Well, actually I've had three cups of coffee and a cup of tea this morning. Be a lot of coffee tomorrow morning. Getting up at 5:30 to watch the Grand Prix. Right, 208 kilometres. I've got to say, and I know we haven't gone all the way around it yet, for a DLC that I wasn't really fussed about and wasn't really interested in even looking at, I quite like it. The map certainly covers a bigger area than I thought it was going to cover. After disappointment that was like Luxembourg, and even the Vienna and Austria and Switzerland DLC, I thought was quite like small and boring. It's actually quite a sizable map. Is this better than the other bus sim? OMSI? They're completely different games. I haven't really noticed it because I had no problems running Fernbus anyway, but they have made some optimization issues. I'm guessing ready to get it to come out on console. And I've always liked the water and rain effects in this. They do look good. And do like the fact they've added in those, like the talking and the phones ringing and the coughing. That's a really good effect as well. For a bus sim, there's only one choice really, and that's OMSI. And there are some long routes. The average map will have an hour route or so, which you can then do the return journey of. So a couple of hours. Yeah, OMSI is a completely different thing to this. Yeah, obviously don't overlook Tourist Bus as well. Tourist Bus has got a lot of playability to it. Just don't bother with the other one that's also got bus in the title and the word the. That's a hill. Yeah, we'll be doing some OMSI on Tuesday. And don't forget, next weekend being Easter, there will be some additional streams as well. You're addicted to Farm Sim? Yeah, we're streaming that twice a week at the moment on our multiplayer farm. Back tomorrow on a new farm, as the one we're currently on is slightly broken. As are we, but that's a whole different issue. So that'll be tomorrow lunchtime. It's very good. It is good. There's a lot of map. If you get all the DLCs, you know, this is just the Czech DLC that I'm trekking around and it took what, 45-50 minutes nearly to get from one side to the other side of the Czech DLC. So there's a lot of map. But the only thing with it, because there's no economy system, once you've gone around the map and unlocked every city, because that's going to take you a while, it's then a case of now what? This has got no economy system. This is all about long journeys, but looks good. It's very well detailed. OMSI, it's just, well, you're talking hundreds of maps, a lot of buses of decent quality, a few hundred decent quality buses, a lot of free content for OMSI. Yeah, OMSI's certainly got the, wow, that's looking quite cool. OMSI's certainly got the playability more than this have. You've returned with a chicken sandwich. Is the chicken dead? Because that could be, you know, interesting if it's not. Okay. Well, you said chicken, not duck. Otherwise, it would be a ducky sandwich. Yeah, I know the whole liveries thing's a bit strange, isn't it? That's bloody hell. Yeah, the AI still is interesting in this. Yeah, I like the fact they have put these transit minibuses in, but they, Jesus Christ, they just look a bit strange. It's the same, they're both birds. So you'd eat like an eagle sandwich. Any bus sim you played was Bus Sim 2010. Yeah, this is completely different. I'm speeding. I'm a little bit. Yeah, thankfully, the only vans we run where I work are all transits of various ages and qualities. When I was in yesterday was what is it now? It's 10 years old, 170,000 miles on the clock. A little bit rattly when you start it, but once it's going is okay. Wow, looks nice. There's snow on them there hills. Right, so 106k away.
Wieso machen wir eigentlich keine Pause?
Why we're making a break? Because I'm accelerating and not braking. You've spelt it wrong. When you spell it correct, I'll stop. Yeah, Americans have only just got transits, haven't they? It's only been the last few years that they made it a global van. Because you had the, whatever it was, the E series, was it? Vans out there. But the rest, we've had transits since the 60s. Right, we are arriving in Linz. So I'm just trying to get as much of the journey done before it gets dark. So it may be some extreme driving, well, law breaking going on like that. You stay there. Did you indicate? Can't see because I've got my lights on. So you're gonna pull out like that? No, the American Transit's the same as the European Transit. It's a global van. It's the same van. They just don't really have the. They have the Transit Connect as well over there. Mark 1 Transit, worth a lot of money now. Oh, there's some braking. wrong side steering wheel. I like the Connect, actually. We got a couple of Connects at work. A couple of the newer shaped ones and some of the older shaped ones. They're not bad. Oh, a classic Mini, nice. I've only driven a classic Mini once, and that was an automatic. That was an experience. I like the way the sun's shining through that window, look. The lighting effects are so good in this. Right, we're 86k. They are moaning about wanting to. What's the bridge? Wanting to take a break, but we'll let them moan and crack on. All right, go for the overtake. I just want to get to Prague. If I get to Prague, I'll be a happy chicken, because then we'll have covered the majority of the map. But yeah, I am liking the DLC. Yeah, guy I follow on YouTube's American, and he's got a Robin as well as a Trabant, which is quite cool. Guy around the corner of me used to have a Robin. One of those cars I'd like to drive one. Apparently they're not as unstable as people make out. Well, they would have been allowed on the roads if they were that unstable. Just very weighted for TV. If you watch the Top Gear clip when he obviously comes down that hill and then rolls it, yeah, a lot of weight was put on one side of the Robin to do that. Who is it? Oh, the guy on YouTube, Aging Wheels, which is a brilliant YouTube channel.
Geht's auch etwas langsamer?
I'm speeding. I'm a little bit. Wow, this is nice up through here. I'm liking this. Yeah, don't forget, back tonight for my second look at Railroads Online, where last time I managed to get some wood onto the train, and tonight I'm going to be attempting to get the wood to the place where the wood goes, and then see what happens after that. Tomorrow lunchtime, back on Farm Sim on a new farm again. And then back next week, OMSI on Tuesday, Train Sim on Wednesday, farming on Thursday, and then more streams over the Easter weekend. Yeah, see, I was really ready to dismiss this DLC by going, you know, I'm not going to bother with it. It's not going to be good. I think I would have bought it eventually, just to complete the map, but got given it to review, and I'm quite impressed with it. Again, Train Sim wise, there's only two really. There's Train Sim and Train Sim World 2. Both different. I prefer Train Sim out of the two of them. If I was just to do one sim and one sim only, it would be Train Sim, with probably farming a very sort of close second. because I've done a lot of hours. I've done more hours in farming over the years than I have in train sim. But I think train sim would be the one that I would do if I only had to do one. Because obviously we do our yearly long trip, you know, 7.5, 8 hour single trips, and you can't do that in Train Sim World 2 or any other train game, I don't think. How about ETS 2? I got a lot of hours in ETS 2. The problem that it lacks with me, and I think when we finally get dedicated servers, when we finally get VTCs from SCS, there's just nothing to do. There's no point to it. But I think having a virtual trucking company that then we can aim towards getting up a league table, doing some routes, you know, improving things, buying more trucks, you know, whatever, however that's done, I think that will spark a bit more interest. But there's nothing new in ETS 2. When there's a new map, then yeah, we're going to look at the new map. But other than that, you're just driving for the sake of driving. I don't need money in the profiles I've got. I've got all the trucks I need. I've unlocked as much as I need to unlock. So you need a reason. You need something. You know, it's like this. If this had an economy system and multiplayer, this would be flipping awesome. This would just wipe the floor with it. Unfortunately, what I think is going to happen is that SCS, who do ETS2, are going to launch their coach sim, and that will just completely knock this out of the ballpark. Fernbus will be irrelevant because you won't need it. And I've said this before, that's the reason that Fernbus got released way too early, and you think they'd have learnt that with the bus, really, wouldn't you? Is because SCS were touting their European coach simulator, which they then didn't release. They shelved it. So this got released too early, got bad reviews, and is only now, what, 5 years later, playable. SCS haven't said much about their coach simulator. They had a couple of licenses, they've had a couple of coaches done, but if you look at every town that appears new in ETS2, there's a bus station. Look at where all the bus stops are. So I think it's just a case of when, rather than if, SCS drop their European coach simulator onto us. It will use the same map, it will use the same game engine, it will just be picking up passengers from a place, taking them to another place. And you know what? It will be an absolute hit, because it'll have a convoy mode or multiplayer straight out of the box, and it will just work. So I cannot wait. So, you know, take my money. Yeah, cheers, Hawklin. And that'll be the end of Fernbus. When is the next resting place coming? Yeah, at some point. So we are now here at Keske Budjovice. Next stop then is going to be Prague. Well, we'll see how we're going time-wise. It would be quite nice to get down here, so that we then done pretty much the major areas, sort of crossing the map. But we'll see how we go. Prague will certainly get to. Yeah, and I think the way that SCS dropped multiplayer on us and went, here you go, here's multiplayer, and we all went, sorry, what now? I think they'll just drop dedicated servers onto us, and maybe VTCs next. So to have a VTC done right, in the same way that it's done within the bus company in OMSI 2, so that you have a ranking and you've got to earn money to repair, or in that case it would be trucks. To buy new trucks, you've got to have the money, and you know the drivers you've got can only drive the trucks you've got. And I'd love it to be that, you know, if someone does a route, I don't know, from say London to Paris, and leaves your Scania in Paris, someone else wants to come in and drive that Scania, it's in Paris. So in order to drive it, they've got to start their route in Paris rather than just going, I'll just take the Scania and then do a route they like. I think that would be awesome if that was the case. You know, and if you leave it with half tank of fuel, where the hell are we going? Okay. Then the next person will start with half a tank of fuel. Okay. This is this is a thing. This is definitely a thing. Hi bees. We're like up on top of a. How cool! I like that. Hang on, I've got to run around there to open my thing. So yeah, we're up on top. I have to run over here, see if I can see over the wall. It's how Nico sees the world. Oh, sunlight. That's so good. Right. I don't know if I can take a break. I could take a break, technically, I suppose, can I? I'll have to stop the engine. I'll take a break en route. Right then, let's let some more people on.
Salut, ich hoffe, ich bin hier richtig.
Pilsen.
Ciao.
You might not get there, but yeah.
Hallo? Hier ist kein
Perpignan? No.
Suche ich mal meinen richtigen Bus. Ich benötige noch ein Ticket für die Fahrt.
You want to buy a ticket to Prague? Got a ticket to ride.
Danke.
What'd you call me?
Guten Tag. Ich hoffe, ich bin hier richtig.
You're going to Prague. Yep, you.
Hallo, bin ich hier richtig?
Yep,
Danke
you're
sehr.
going to Pilsen.
Hallo, bin ich hier richtig?
You're going to Prague.
Danke sehr.
Why are you stood? Why are you floating? Have you had a lot of beans? I can't talk to you. It's Dylan. Yeah, it is Dylan.
Moin, ich hoffe, ich bin hier richtig. Sehr freundlich.
Okay.
Guten Tag. Ich
Prague.
hoffe, ich bin hier richtig. Auf geht's.
Yep, you.
Guten Tag. Das Ticket, bitteschön.
Linz.
Ciao.
Yep, you.
Tag. Fahren Sie in meine
Nice.
Richtung?
No, I'm not nice. So I can't.
Hallo.
Oh, here we go. Nuremberg.
Vielen Dank.
Okay, that's everybody, isn't it? Yeah, okay. He's massive. I'm not saying a word. Okay. Yeah, we'll see how we're doing for time when we get to Prague. Right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard the Sims and Stuff Flixbus travel service going to some places. On the side of the coach, it does say a bonus to arrive alive. For those that didn't see it, it does say a bonus to arrive alive. In the seatbelt pocket in front of you, you'll find our next of kin card. If you kindly fill out the details of your next of kin on that card, we'll know to contact in event of your untimely death on this journey. If you also like to fill out any usernames, credit card numbers, PIN numbers, passwords, etc., we'll make use of those as well. For your convenience, we have already ticked the Sims and Stuff life insurance box, and whatever you do, don't read the small print. Bees, thank you very much for the subscription. Unfortunately, I changed the thing so you didn't hear the notification play. But Bees, thank you very much indeed. You are now one of us. There is no escape. Okay, so I click on Starty Ridey. We'll do the backwards.
Hallo und herzlich willkommen bei Flixbus. Wir
You just
freuen
saw a New
uns,
Holland
dass ihr an
Harvester.
Bord seid und wir gemeinsam unser
Oh.
heutiges Reiseziel ansteuern.
In the bus station.
Bevor wir richtig in Fahrt kommen, hier ein paar Hinweise. Auch bei uns im Bus gilt die
'cause it's
gesetzliche Anschnallpflicht.
a different
Bitte
source.
schnallt euch deshalb während der gesamten Fahrt
I
an.
haven't put them on.
In den Sitztaschen vor euch findet ihr unsere Bordkarte mit weiteren Sicherheitshinweisen und Infos zu unserem Snack- und Getränkeangebot. Eine Toilette befindet sich im hinteren
Yeah, tomato
Einstiegsbereich.
sauce.
Wer kostenlos surfen will, wählt sich einfach in unser WLAN-Netz ein. Unser Reisetipp fürs Internet? Schaut doch mal auf unserer Facebook-Page vorbei. Unser Team freut sich riesig über eure Likes und Nachrichten. Sollte euer Akku zur Neige gehen, kein Problem. Viele unserer Sitze sind mit Steckdosen ausgestattet und entsprechend gekennzeichnet. So könnt ihr euer Smartphone die gesamte Fahrt über nutzen. Wenn ihr eure nächste Fahrt auch gleich mobil buchen wollt, holt euch einfach unsere App und profitiert von exklusiven Online-Angeboten. Auf flixbus.de stehen täglich brandaktuell alle Infos und Städteverbindungen für euch bereit. Natürlich wollen wir unseren Service ständig weiter verbessern. Für Feedback zu eurer Fahrt nutzt bitte den Fragebogen, den wir euch per E-Mail zuschicken. Wir danken für eure Aufmerksamkeit und wünschen eine entspannte Fahrt und viel Spaß an Bord bei Flixbus. Hello and welcome to Flixbus. We're glad to have you on board and that we can get you to your favorite destination today. Before we set off, we would like to share some information about the journey. The wearing of seatbelts is compulsory on board the bus. Therefore, please keep your seatbelt fastened throughout the entire journey. In the seat pocket in front of you, you will find our information card containing further safety instructions and details of our snacks and beverages. There's a restroom located in the rear boarding area. If you would like to browse the internet free of charge, simply log on to our onboard Wi-Fi network. If your battery runs out, no problem. Many of our seats are equipped with power outlets, which are marked accordingly. If you would like to
see Orange. Don't play with someone else's woggle unless you're asked permission.
Onto your smartphone, so you can take advantage of our many exclusive online discounts. For more information, simply visit flixbus.com or get in touch with us on Facebook. Of course, we're always striving to
enjoy Orange.
Service.
Sounds like an advertising
Please use
campaign.
The questionnaire we send you by email to give us feedback about your journey. You can also use it to share your suggestions, ideas, and requests. We are always ready to assist. And now, we can finally set off. Thank you for listening. We hope you have a relaxing journey and enjoy traveling with Flixbus.
Right, so on to Prague, where it will be with the darkness and not, Justin Hawkins by the time we arrive. But yeah, really am liking this DLC. If you're new to the game, this is what this DLC's added. This bit here, the Czech bit. But the whole map, I've got all the map DLCs. So you got the Germany bit, you got the France bit, you got the Austria and Switzerland bit, you've got the the Holland bit, and you've got the Luxembourg bit just inside there, and the Belgium bit just inside there. So yeah, quite a lot of maps. So if you did a journey all the way down here from Biarritz all the way up there to Flensburg, quite a bit of driving involved. There are dynamic updates, and I've spotted that in Tourist Bus as well, that you do get some dynamic updates. So if you see like roadworks, for example, and like we saw earlier on, there'll be a section of road being built. At some point, those roadworks will either get bigger or will then become a new road. So that's the one thing they're quite good at. It's happened in Tourist Bus. It happens in this. So there will be an update after a period of time, bringing new things in, and that's quite a good way of doing it. Apart from this idiot now turning left. Certainly, okay, OMSI 2 on its own, although you can sell tickets, there isn't really an economy system. OMSI 2, by adding a bus company simulator and then joining a bus company, which is what we have, driving on OMSI within the bus company simulator, you make money. That the bus company then uses that money to buy new buses, to buy new routes, to maintain the buses, fill them with fuel, do repairs on them, so things do actually fail. So adds an economy system into the game, similar to what you get in ETS2. This, when I used to do beta testing for TML years ago, was mentioned of having an economy system coming to this. It's in Tourist Bus, which is the game that wasn't meant to be a game, that they used to test all the features before it came into this. It's also in the football DLC that is out for this, that I streamed a few weeks ago. So you've got to repair coaches, you've got to fill them up, you've got to wash them, you've got to empty the toilets on them. In Tourist Bus, you've got to hire drivers, and drivers ring in sick. You've got to put people on schedules and stuff. You know, there's a lot of work in Tourist Bus. Yeah, see you, Dylan. But this, as standard, doesn't have that. I could have peed there, couldn't I? But if this had an economy system, it would be really good. Right, so we're 167 kilometers from Prague. And after Prague, yeah, we still had 3 more stops. So we're probably not going to get to those today, being realistic. Because driving in the dark as well means you won't get to see much. It'll just be me driving in the dark. But yeah, I think certainly a good look at the map. And as a DLC, it surprised me with how big it is. Yes, keep your mind out the gutter, Crispy. And the lighting in this has always been good. I like the seasons in this. So currently set, the date in game is the date that it actually is. So in the winter you get snow on the ground, you get cold weather. In the summer, the days are longer, the weather's better. In the autumn you get the golden leaves on the trees. They've always done really well with the seasons in the game. And it is enjoyable. You know, I liken this to flight sim and train sim. You get the busyness of loading passengers and leaving a town. Then you get the flat out, you know, cruise control on bit between the places. Same way as you get in train sim, same way as you get in flight sim. So if you like train sim and like flight sim, chances are you'll like this. Because again, you're just going from place to place. The good thing is that if you've not had the game before, just unlocking the towns is enough to keep you interested for a long time. You can't get to the gutter. Yeah, the gutter's a long way down. You look down. Actually, no, you look up into the gutter. I suppose, yeah, we've had no police checks. I wonder if they've reduced those, because I think a lot of people used to moan about the police checks. I'd like to think they've actually removed them. You watch, I'll get one now. They were annoying. I just hope that when they bring this to console, they then start working on the economy and the multiplayer aspect. Because again, I think even this in multiplayer would be enjoyable, because you could do a convoy in this, same way as we do with ETS2. You could have several people in coaches driving together. Oh, that lighting's looking rather nice. See, I think we'll probably end in Prague. Bees, my advice, and I'm not plugging my own content, if you haven't seen any gameplay of Tourist Bus, look at Tourist Bus first. It's by the same people, so it's the same game engine, it looks the same, but Tourist Bus has got an economy system. So you've got to drive routes, you've got to buy coaches, you've got to repair coaches, you've got to hire drivers and timetable those drivers in to drive those routes. and the island it's based on, Fuerteventura, is really, really, really well modelled, and is completely unlike this. It's not motorway driving all the time. It's twisty roads and going up and down hills. So if you're considering this, consider tourist bus. The advantage as well is if you like tourist bus and you buy any of the coach DLCs for it, and then you decide if it's on sale to buy Fernbus, the coach DLCs you buy for one will work in the other. My advice though, if you're looking at the games that TML who've made this make, don't get the bus. Their city bus simulator. Do not bother. It's been out 2 years now. It's 2 routes, 3 buses. Just forget that. Focus on Fernbus. Focus on tourist bus. And that's sound advice to anybody. So yeah, as it's getting dark, I think we will end in Prague. But certainly a good look at the DLC, which is very nice. And having these voices and the coughing and the phones and stuff is almost made me want to do more Fernbus again. No, OMSI graphics are not good, but some of the bus modelling is very good. The audio is very good. I've been doing content on OMSI for 6 years, pretty much a video a week at least. I wouldn't keep doing it if it was that bad. We stream it once a week. It's still the only bus sim that there is. And once you get past how the graphics look outside the window and focus on the gameplay, it's really enjoyable. Yeah, just don't go back and watch any of the old OMSI videos. They're slightly sketchy. Start with the more recent stuff. But there will be, if you are able to catch it, there will be some OMSI streamed on Tuesday, which will then go on YouTube the week after. Oh yeah, the 4 gig patch is a must. It's actually running really well. I'm very impressed. So I don't have an issue running Fernbus anyway, but it's actually running very smoothly, and I haven't noticed it. The inside of the coach was a little bit fuzzy, I thought, but I may need to look at my graphics settings and tweak some stuff back up again. It may have reset some stuff by default. Oh yeah, OpenTTD is brilliant. YouTube hates it, but I played that first time around and completely love it. Very simple, free, and very good. Yeah, if you're contemplating any of these games, and again, I'm not one to plug my own content. I'm not one to just constantly plug the Discord server. I don't do that. We don't do that as a community. If you do need help or advice, though, and join the Discord, even if that's the only reason, and you get stuck, just ask there, and we will certainly help, because that's the kind of people we are. Slightly on the hard shoulder. Oh, I did forget how awesome this looks.
Machen wir auch mal Pause.
And I do really like that audio of the people talking in the background. I'm sure if you're joining the Discord, about 3 seconds after you join, Crisp will welcome you. Or 3 seconds if he's having an off day. Right, 22k to go. So we will end in Prague, purely because of the darkness. But I will run through my leaderboard of shame at the end of this. So if you are friends with me on Steam and you have this game, we will run through the leaderboard of shame. It almost rhymed then, didn't it? Is the moon still massive? They've made it a little bit smaller, but it is still slightly too large. This does look very nice. It's always been that the outside audio is quite loud compared to the inside audio. I'm really liking those like phone noises and the talking now. Why did it take them so long to implement that? Not so much with the coughing, because now as soon as someone coughs now you go, COVID. At work you get that. Someone coughs, you go, it's just a cough. It's just a cough. I'm fine. I'm just coughing. So into Prague, where we're due to arrive at 3:57 a.m. It's currently 20:54. Well, they're just noises, aren't they? So they couldn't have the Nokia ringtone, which now people use ironically. Remember that? When everyone, you know, you only had like 5 different ringtones on your phone, and you'd hear the Nokia ringtone, and everyone would go checking for their phones because you weren't sure if it was you that was ringing. Is that me? Oh no, it's you. Okay, I've got to turn in here. I should have a silent ringtone on my personal phone because it never rings. We may be here sometime. We're going to go? Let's just go. Oh God, don't talk about the bloody crazy frog. Where are we going? It's a bit dark. Oh, over there. Prague has been unlocked. I have unlocked the Prague. There's actually no passengers from here. That's weird. Why is no one getting on at Prague? Or they just stood somewhere else? What? Why is there nobody at Prague? Hello, Mr. Policeman. That's the first time I've known that. To actually have nobody. They're not like waiting. The phone should say, oh yeah. Prague. Yeah, 0. 6 off, 0 on. Right, there we go then. So we will end there at Prague, but we will do the leaderboard of shame before we finish. Oh, wrong one. That one. Map. So yeah, so we started our adventure up here in Dresden. Came all the way along to Ostrava, down here to Brno, Vienna, back up to České Budějovice, and then to Prague. So we haven't been down to Pilsen or down to there, but we've done a fair chunk of the map. Maybe if I come back and do this again, I'll do that road out and then head onwards. But yeah, I actually quite like that as a DLC. I'm not sure the price of it, say, because I got it for review, but as an addition to the map, I think it's quite a good one. Quite sizable. I was certainly impressed with the amount of time it took to get from there to there. Right, so let's head back to the main menu and we will go through the leaderboard of shame. So if you are friends with me on Steam, this is the point where you wish you'd done better. £7.50. Bargain, I would say. Absolute bargain. That's really good pricing. So I'm at level 578 because I don't play it much. Top 100 are all idiots. So above me at 134 is Alan. 565, not far ahead, is Ed. Below me, just. Okay, so 1791 is a Dylan. 2518 is Amy Lou. 2561 is Ethan. 4793 is Orange Boy. 5559 is the other Dylan. 5587 is Chris Brown. 5712 is Don Rado. 6317 is Tux. 8716 is Kerry. 9799 is Trent. 17,968 is Larwood. Come on, Larwood. 19,267 is Michael. 19,551 is Pineapple. 21,869 is Hillsman, and these are the people now that certainly should be shameful. 22,382 is Blinky. 47,795 Crispy. You've played the game, what, 3 times, maybe? And 92,239 is Noz. At 119,425 Uglium. And 142,508 is Taken. So there we go. The leaderboard of shame has returned. You've done 55 hours. How have you done 55 hours and only scored that? You also never completed a route, did you? There we go then. So yeah, that is the map, the Czech DLC. And you know what? I really do like it. But we will end there. There are a lot of players in this, indeed. Next stream then, back in, I don't know, what time? 6:30, something like that? What's that? It's 4.5 hours. What are we going to do for the next 4.5 hours? 6:30 tonight. With Railroads Online, where I think it's just going to be me again, because nobody else in the community has got it. So I'll be carrying on shifting my wood about tonight. Tomorrow lunchtime, though, is back with some multiplayer farming, and then back next week with some OMSI on Tuesday, some train sim on Wednesday, farming on Thursday, and then lots of things coming up over the weekend for Easter. So thanks to you lot in chat for keeping me company for the last 2.5 hours, and to this lot as well. To Crispy, Larwood and Nightbot for doing no moderation, because you guys really are fantastic. Thank you very much. To Sammy and Cowgoes Mo00, thank you very much for the follows. I will be back in 4.5, maybe 3.5 hours time for some railroads. Until then, if you have been, thanks very, very much for watching. Oh yeah, and Bees, thank you for subscribing. I don't know why that didn't come up. Thank you.